Welcome back to this wintry wonderland. We have made it to Durandare, where we have a letter, and I think they're going to help us. I think. We are one step closer to getting that airship and being able to find our friends, which is really what this has all been about for me. So let's get going. As always, it's time for Minion Roulette. Who do we get? The dwarf rabbit. So cute. Okay, let's go. I did a little bit of side questing here without recording it because sometimes they're just not that interesting. I mean, they're interesting to me, but like not that interesting to record. But I made it here to Durandare. It looks really cool. I haven't walked inside yet because I wanted to capture that magic with you guys, but it looks really cool. There's a big building over there. I'm excited. Okay, Brenadier. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. I'm sorry about that, man. That seems like a personal problem. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Harchiffon Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious? What to do? I don't know. Is this above your pay grade? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's intentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Sure, I mean, that's easy enough. Oh, Chocobo Keep, hello. I like the music. Oh, Alphino, you're here. How did you get here so fast? How did you know? Sir Bernadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Yeah, it seems like you guys all got a lot going on. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astidian. These names are getting harder and harder. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction for House Fortin and Helenart? With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Godreau. He should know Lord Drillmont's current whereabouts. So I went through all this just for you guys to tell me, oh yeah, these letters, you don't need our help, just go. Really? Okay. More stairs? What is it with these places and these huge spiraling staircases? I mean, it's cool, but it's not helpful to me. Oh, hello. Why were you over there? What reasons have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. I always do. When have I been disrespectful? I feel like I've been respectful this whole time. It's you guys who have been really wary of me. Oh, there's lots of you. Today. I've seen lots. Sir Gordono permitted your passage? Very well, speak. Okay, well, I have these letters. I just need my airship and I'll be out of your hair. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? I could be. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, hey, my buddies. They'll back me up on this. We are scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name and you know our deeds. We have come to Corthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Surprise! He was a nun for a while. Indeed it is, my lord. Ghislaine! Welcome back. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Well, I thought we were on the same side, buddy. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white brim front but 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them pass. Ghislaine, I thought we solved this already. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I merely believed this mummer's farce. What? No! You guys stink. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Those are our intentions! Ugh. I'm so frustrated. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Cid, Willith, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood? Yes, I've been doing that already. You the last responsible for the commotion upstairs? Our word travels fast in Whitebrim Front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind? Yes, I do. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. It wouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but be a sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Danifin Pass, and take this bottle of vinegar. Local state weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin. Okay. I accidentally clicked minion roulette, so I have no idea what my new minion's gonna be for the rest of the episode, but that's my bad. I'm sorry, Dwarf Rabbit. But we killed that thing. Boom. Done. Whee! Didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. I still got the meat. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila! Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these three and distribute them to the hungry knights here in Oh my gosh, here you go. Feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hardworking at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sonota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend her own. Sure. Beg your pardon, madam, but I am busy attending this man. I'll be with you in a moment. Eat this steak! Is that? Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thanks so much. I'll eat the rest right away. I want knight's bread. Might I have a word with you, Willith? It concerns the... Yep. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the core of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. I believe you, because although you don't remember your memories, I think, you know, somewhere in you, you know that stuff. Fix it up. What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it would be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Worthy the kindly stranger bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Gwylliam, get out of here! Oy. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. What? Gwylliam, I can't believe you! You're so frustrating. I'm upset. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Was he involved? I thought he was involved at the beginning, but then he was proved wrong, but maybe he is. Before we can persuade Lord Drillmont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Gwylliam that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alpha No in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Time to snoop. Inquisitor Gwylliam? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Gwylliam rescued me, carrying my unconscious body back to the gates. I owe him my life, madam, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Oh, so he was nice to you. Okay, okay. Inquisitor Gwylame, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. We have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I would not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay, so at least they, they're loyal to him, but for what? Is my question. Why? I don't know. Why do they believe him so easily without listening to us? Under Inquisitor Gwlame's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. I see. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. I see. But is he doing it purposefully, or, is he lying so that he seems good and he creates strife in the community? The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Hallone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and utmost respect. So everyone has to respect them because they're supposedly, like, the God's chosen. Alphino, what do we do? Cold? In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. Yes. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. I kind of agree. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? Not super helpful ones, I think. It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. I agree. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Willith. Mayhap they will provide us insight into Inquisitor Gwlame's motivations. Something troubles me about the Wounded Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Gillot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Yes, good thing. That's a smart thing to point out, because I literally had no idea about that. That's interesting. Why would he come from this side? What would have he been doing out here in the snow? I run goofier now. For some reason, I just look goofy today. Alright. So this is where he caught the guy or helped drag the guy back in. Okay. Meow! Oh! Okay. 1 HP. Aha. Well, let me just get my HP back before I go into the snow mound where he was. Is it really him, or is it a doppelganger, or is he evil? I have so many questions. The music is so good, though. I like the singing. Once the singing starts, it's even better. Okay, plasmoid? I don't know what you are. They are all attacking me! Oh my gosh! I knew it! I called it like 2 seconds ago, but I called it! It's not him! The Inquisitor is dead! Oh my gosh. Poor him. Like, really, I was so shocked because at the end we did become friends. Maybe not friends in his eyes, but we, like, had an understanding. He understood that he messed up. And that, that guy was innocent. Ugh. And then he died, probably thrown down the chasm and died? That's so sad, actually. He didn't deserve that. Even if he was a little mean at the beginning and at the end. He didn't deserve to be thrown down a chasm. Alpha, no, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't get me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. Let's cut that part out, actually. Given the contents of this encyclio, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Gwylame. Newly come to Corthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Willith, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Since Lord Jomon has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But who might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of 2 high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to prove testimony that supports our claim... Yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolo with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. You're right. It's kind of sad, but you're right. The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That could possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Pernilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here, but I will never speak against the man who saved my life. That makes sense for him. I mean, he does believe that that guy saved his life. However, I do not believe he did. I don't know where Sir Prunilla is. You! I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Oh, you seem suspicious. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all. Huh. Oh, doubt. I don't believe you. You're scared. She must be scared because she knows the truth, but like, who's gonna believe one person? I doubt you. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day was come. Yes, I'm here to help you. Let's be friends. When Sir Jolo gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy, but what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolo and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. Oh no, Prunilla! When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Jolo to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whiteburn Front, Inquisitor Ghislaine was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in the possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. Oh, so did this man die way earlier? Or no? Or did he... I don't know. Maybe he did. I thought he was alive for last episode, but I could be wrong. I wanted to confess to Lord Drummond, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing. Until Lord Franzel was accused. Some time ago I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whiteburn Front, so I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Halinart. Pernilla, you helped? Pernilla, thank you! Oh my gosh! I didn't think it was you! Thus exonerating Lord Franzel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Helone, forgive me for not acting sooner. You did what you thought was right. You were afraid for yourself and your family. Oh my gosh, we've solved the mystery. This makes me so excited. We solved it. It took a bunch of work, but we solved the flippin' mystery. Now let's go get that box of draconian whatevers. I think. Or are we going in a building? I don't know. I'm just excited we finished. That's all I can think about. We solved it. Where? 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 Up here? Aha. Hid the dead body in the snow. Hid the chest in the snow. It all makes sense. Suspicious box. Bow. Let's go prove the truth. You know, I haven't played Ace Attorney in a while. This makes me want to play Ace Attorney. Let's solve the mystery. I've done so much for these people and for you. Just believe me, please. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. But what if I show you these? There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this palpable encyclical? Fury take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I've misjudged you and your friends, Willith, and for that I deeply apologize. Well, thank you. I'll permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. I figured as much. Heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell's take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Willis. Together, let's put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. See, that's why it's a problem if you're so close-knit and you're not willing to listen to outsiders, because it is so easy for someone to infiltrate and create, like, this craziness inside because you're all so concerned about, like, the outsiders and not trusting them that you're not willing to look at the inside for problems. You know, you're just willing to listen to these people, and that's an issue, and that can be applied to the real world. Wow, we're learning things in Final Fantasy today. Oh, is it going to be a dungeon? I might have to pause before the dungeon because I played a lot today. And I have papers to write. Here we are. Okay. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Helone's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? But all that is holy, I swear to you that I've never questioned the teachings of Helone. I like her outfit. The blue. I like it. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. Yeah. My lord, Drillmund, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Gwylame and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. So sassy. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dromont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? Huh! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. I mean, he's kind of speaking somewhat true. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Dromont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. Music is slay. Oh, sorry, I'll pay attention now. Oh, no, not you. This guy. I'm a fan. Is this on Spotify? I need to make a Spotify playlist of this music. Maybe it'll help me get some work done. Whoa. Okay, Gwylame. What even are you? Okay, you're like a dragon thing, but not really a... Tis but an illusion? I don't know about that. We did it! Let's go, boys. My glamour's dispelled. Yeah, you're just a guy? You're not a dragon? Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. What are you gonna say? You may not recall that many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Interesting. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White-brimmed front shall fall. Bruh. Just died like that. Okay. Why are we sparkly? Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Yeah, he got you good, huh? You're welcome. Willith, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Yeah, you guys should have handled that on your own, but, you know, I'm always here to help. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you are reunited with your airship. That's what I've been saying, Dromont. That's what I've been saying. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me in White-brimmed front, and bring your associates. Okay, I'm on. We did it! We did it, Alphino! Where have you been, Willith? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale likely to end in bloodshust. Bloodshust? Bloodshust? Okay. Yep, that's what I meant. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Yes, I know. I am sure you will agree it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmon a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow on. Yes. Yes. Finally! Finally! We are going to get our airship! Such righteous music. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gwylame would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to have been proven wrong. Ta-da! Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Alphino, you can't just say that. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Trevanians that now hold the ruin. Yes, he does. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Trevanian foothold to Corthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. That's okay. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drillmon, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. Bro, Alphino, you need to, like, chill a little bit. Like, they don't need to hear all that. They probably understand that. Bro, get it together. But I will do it. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalion of your impending visit. May Helone guide you, Scions. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was so much work. that was a roller coaster. That was a roller coaster, and we're not even off the roller coaster yet. That is how on the roller coaster we are. Well, this is where I'm going to end this episode. We solved that mystery. It feels like a good stopping point for us. I hope you enjoyed, and we will finally get our airship next episode. I hope that's how long it takes, because I'm ready to get it and go save our friends finally. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!